I'm about to reveal 3 simple words that have helped my clients go from being completely ignored by women to having multiple women competing for their time and attention. Now listen, these aren't cheesy pickup lines and they're definitely not manipulative tricks. They are based on deep female psychology. And when you use them correctly, the woman you're talking to will feel an instant pull towards you that she simply can't explain. I've personally used these in my own interactions and on my dates with hundreds of women, and my clients like Kieran went from just 1 woman in 6 weeks to 8 women actively pursuing him. Another client, Alvin, used them to attract women he never thought would even look his way. But here's the thing, it's not just about the words, it's about the psychology behind why they work, when to use them, and how to deliver them. Get any of those wrong and they'll backfire completely. By the end of this video, you'll know the 3 words, you'll understand exactly why they're so powerful, and you'll have a full framework for using them to create instant attraction with any woman that you want. But fair warning, this works so well, you need to use it extremely responsibly. Now, if you're new here, I'm Sebastian. I've coached over 500 men worldwide, helping them overcome approach anxiety and transform their dating lives. What I'm about to share with you is proved real-world material that works. Quick heads up before we dive in. If you're a high-achieving man who has been struggling to create instant attraction with the woman you actually want, I've got a few spots open right now on my one-to-one dating mentorship. In this program, I personally guide you through my proven system, breaking through approach anxiety, building multiple options, or helping you find the partner you've always wanted. I only take a handful of clients at a time, so if you're ready to make that shift now, click the link below, book a free call, and let's see if we're fit to work together. All right, back to the video. So here it is, the 3 magic words that can create instant attraction with any woman. Not for me. Wait, what? I know what you're thinking. Sebastian, how can rejecting someone make them want me more? Now I want you to stay with me because this is where the psychology gets very interesting and powerful. These 3 words tap directly into human psychology: scarcity, challenge, and social proof. When you use them correctly, they trigger a woman's attraction instincts on a deep level. Let me give you a real example. Imagine you're talking to a beautiful woman and she says, "I love cats." Instead of instantly agreeing and saying "me too," to seem compatible, you smile and say, "Cats? Nah, not for me. Definitely dogs. I'm more of a love first kind of guy." Watch how her body language changes in that moment. Here's why it works. Most men are desperate for approval. They agree with absolutely everything a woman says, hoping she'll like them back. But when you confidently say something is not for you, you immediately communicate you have preferences. You're not pandering. You're secure enough to disagree. You're a challenge, not easily impressed. One of my clients used to agree with everything. He got friend-zoned again and again. Now, once he learned to use "not for me" in the right way, women stopped seeing him as a pushover and actually started chasing his attention. And that's when his dating life completely flipped. Why does this work so well? Well, let's break it down. First, women are attracted to challenge. For thousands of years, women had to choose men who could provide and protect. Desperate, overly eager men signaled low value. Second, the scarcity principle. When something is rare, we value it more. By showing you have standards, that not everyone meets them, you instantly become more valuable. Think about it. Women often say they're drawn to men who are hard to read or mysterious. They're describing guys who aren't always available and don't agree with everything. Now, this phrase triggers 3 powerful instincts. 1, the chase instinct. Humans want what's not available. Ross, one of my clients, used to compliment pretty much everything. Once he got selective, women valued his compliments way more. 2, social proof. If you're not impressed easily, it suggests other high-quality people haven't impressed you either. That makes you seem more valuable. 3, qualification reversal. Instead of you trying to prove yourself to her, she starts qualifying herself to you. That flips the dynamic in your favor. For example, beauty is common, but what is underneath is what really intrigues me. Now, timing matters. Use it when she mentions things like movies, food, lifestyle choices. Don't use it when she's vulnerable, talking about her family or her appearance. And delivery is everything. Smile, keep it playful, never be judgmental. For example, if she says, "I love going to clubs every weekend," your response could be, "Clubs every weekend? Not really for me. I prefer spots where you can actually have a conversation." Or she might say, I'm obsessed with reality TV. Now your response, reality TV, not really for me. I'm more of a documentary guy. I like learning something new while I'm being entertained. You see how that works? Let's take this deeper. There are 3 levels of not for me. Level 1, preferences. Those are safe. For example, entertainment, food, casual choices. For example, yoga, not for me, but I respect the discipline. Sushi, raw fish, not for me. I'm more of a pasta guy. Level 2 is values, how you live your life. Drama in relationships, not for me. I prefer open communication. Level 3 is standards. That's when she tests your boundaries. Being late all the time, not for me. I value punctuality. One of my clients, Pierre, learned to use all 3 levels and women started respecting his standards. They saw him as a confident, high-value man. Now here's a formula to make it easy for you. 1. Say what's not for you. 2. Briefly explain your preference. 3. Redirect back to her. For example, teen drama movies, not for me. I like thrillers with twists. What about you? Another variation is saying, I'm not really into it, or doesn't really do it for me. Ivan, another client, used to be way too agreeable. Now, once he learned these variations, women started seeing him as interesting and attractive because he finally had opinions and obviously standards. And here's how you know you're using it right. She asks why. She gets curious. She qualifies herself to you, or she agrees with your standards. If she gets defensive, cold, or argumentative, you either picked the wrong topic or your tone was off. So practice on light topics first. Let's put this into real world context. Scenario 1, imagine you're in a coffee shop and she says, I love reading romance novels. Now you'll reply, romance novels, not really for me. I'm more into biographies and business books, but I respect anyone who reads. What do you enjoy about romance? It's not judgmental, it's curious. That keeps the conversation flowing. Another one of my clients used this exact line and ended up on a 40-minute instant date. And guess what happened next? He even brought the girl home that same day. Now scenario 2, imagine you're at a party and she says, I'm going bar hopping with my girlfriends this weekend. Your reply, not really my scene. I like quieter places where we can actually talk. But that sounds fun for you guys. Are you celebrating something special? It shows you're selective, but you're also genuinely interested in her world. Now, mistakes to avoid. Using this too much. You'll seem very negative and very argumentative and disagreeable. Another thing is saying it with judgment. You're gonna seem arrogant. You don't want that. Not following up with curiosity. You'll seem dismissive. A big one is using it on sensitive topics. That will backfire instantly. The formula is simple. 20% challenge, 80% interest equals attraction. Guys like Luke went from passive and boring to women chasing them. Leon stopped being the yes man and started being respected. Nicholas used this to attract a girlfriend who shares his values. So now you know the 3 words and the psychology behind them. But here's the truth. Knowing them and actually implementing them are 2 very different things. What separates success from failure is calibration, knowing when to use it and when not to use it. Another thing is delivery, saying it playfully, not judgmentally. Confidence is also massive. Having the self-assurance to disagree with an attractive woman. Most men either overuse this, use it at the wrong time, or lack the confidence to pull it off. Now my clients didn't just learn the technique, they got guidance on applying it in the real world. That's how they get quick results. So now you've got 2 options. Path number 1 is trial and error. You can spend months experimenting, risk offending women, stay stuck in your head, and maybe give up before you even figure this out. Now path 2 is guided implementation. Learn the complete system with my personal guidance, avoid mistakes, and start seeing results in weeks instead of years. Now, if you're serious about path 2, here's what you'll get in my one-to-one mentorship. Personal coaching on real conversations, the full attraction framework these 3 words are a part of, real-time feedback and corrections, confidence building exercises that make this natural, support as you completely transform your dating life. Now this isn't for men who just want another tip, this is for men who are committed to real change. Because I only work with a handful of clients at a time and I'm very selective because real transformation requires focus. Every day you wait, confident men are already using these principles to meet the women you want. So here's what to do. Click the link below this video, book your free strategy call, and let's put this system into action in your life. Remember, the confident version of you who can create instant attraction with any woman is literally waiting. But he only exists if you take action today. Thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you on the call.